Do what thou wilt should be the whole of the law. Frater Oz again. You guys haven't seen me in a long time. I'm a little older, maybe a little wiser, definitely uglier. Anyway, I've decided to come back to my roots and create a new video series for you guys that I'm going to call Oz Speaks As He Will. In this series, I may express opinions or thoughts based on my own experiences. So anything that I say are my thoughts and mine alone, and are not indicative of the positions of OTO or any organization or leadership of any of these organizations. They're just my personal thoughts through my nearly 25 years of experience as a Thelemite who is a member of OTO. We're probably going to start off with the basics, but I hope you guys stick around for the series. Help spread it. Shoot me a comment if you enjoy the video. Like the video, share it on Facebook. I'm going to try to be a little more professional than I used to be. Back in the day, I deleted a whole lot of stuff that was opinion on this channel and decided to focus only on the readings. So this is going to kind of be a new chapter going forward, and I'm going to try to at least do one video a month and start off easy with the basics. As always, this channel is kind of geared towards new people. So I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for all your support over the last 10 years. And here we go. Love is the law. Love under will. So this video is for the new people out there taking their first steps on a Thelemic path. And I just want to kind of point out some things that may help and help you to gain a foundation of basic knowledge that will allow you to interface with the community more effectively. In order to do that, it's important, I think, that I kind of give you my origin story. So in 1994, I had already been involved in witchcraft and the occult for a few years. I was a member of a group, and I moved to San Antonio with another member of that group. And long story short, we met these girls, and they saw all the occult stuff in our apartment, and they introduced us to this guy. And this guy helped us to find the study group he was running in San Antonio, a Thelemic study group. And we very shortly thereafter were traveling to Austin every couple of weeks for the Gnostic Mass and found the OTO. Now, whether or not you join a group, I just want to make clear you don't have to join a group in order to do this, but I think that it does help if you have a local OTO body. It allows you to kind of see the behavior of Thelemites and see how they integrate this into their life to help you to get a more firm foundation and a better start, because it can be very difficult to navigate on your own. Now, with that said, Thelema is a very individual type of philosophy when it comes to the material. In the Book of the Law, the comment to the Book of the Law says, "All questions of the law are to be decided by appeal to my writings, each for himself." And to me, that means that you should be building a personal relationship with the Book of the Law and with the foundational or Class A Thelemic documents. I have provided a lot of resources myself for you to build this foundation. You can see tons of videos on my channel of me reading Thelemic material that should help you get a basic understanding of the foundation of Thelema. I also have a website, which I'll put a link here, lawofthelema.info. And on this site, it kind of reads like a frequently asked questions that's been expanded. There are several sections that will help you kind of learn the lingo and get the terminology and the just very basic understanding that you will need to interface with other Thelemites and understand what they're talking about. So use those resources. my website also has links to the documents, all the classes, many of the levers, most of the stuff that's available on the internet is linked to there. So use those resources, use other resources on the web, and start to build your own personal relationship with the Thelemic material. That, I believe, should come first. Now, once you have a basic understanding of what Thelema is, there are other ways for you to interface with the community and kind of see what other people think and discuss these concepts. There's lots of stuff, groups on Facebook, and there is OTO, and there are things on sites like meetup.com. You may be able to find some type of a study group in your area, and I suggest that you do get involved in that stuff. As far as the internet goes, just kind of be careful. There are a lot of people out there that have weird idiosyncratic views of what Thelema is and how we should interpret it, and it's important that you understand that those people are just individuals who have built their own personal understanding of this material. In the same way, I'm encouraging you to build your own personal relationship with this material. It's something that doesn't occur right away. Crowley takes a long time to study. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I still don't have a perfect understanding of it, and I still have not even made my way all the way through all of the material. There is so much material that Crowley wrote, and a lot of it is sometimes conflicting and sometimes confusing, and at times doesn't even mean what it says. So it's important that you look deeper into the material as you study it. Anyway, so why would you want to join a group? Well, it's great to be able to, in real life, witness how a Thelemic society operates and how it functions, and just see how other people integrate this philosophy into their lives. Not to mention the cool events and parties and masses and rituals that go along with being a member of OTO. Now, there are other organizations as well, but they are largely much smaller and not as active as OTO. I would say that while I think it's great that there are other people trying to create organizations and stuff, and some have been around for a long time, but really OTO, in my opinion, is the only game in town when it comes to real initiation as Crowley intended it, and it is the magical order that Crowley created. So, it's the source, in my opinion. Now, there are lots of bodies of OTO throughout the U.S., but they're not everywhere. So you may not have one near you. And if you do not, seek out something else. Find a study group in your area through meetup.com maybe, or even create a study group of your own. Use the internet. There are lots of resources out there for Thelemites these days, unlike when I started. Making it short and sweet, that's basically what I'd like to impress upon you as far as taking your first steps. Read the Book of the Law. Read the commentaries for the Book of the Law and see what Crowley thought about those passages. Peruse the Class A material. You can do so from my site, lawofthelema.info. You can also watch my readings of a lot of this stuff on this channel. So use those resources and build yourself a small foundation before you begin to really engage in the community. And once you do engage in, like, the online community in particular, lurk some, before you start making posts. See how people are and kind of get an idea of who's who, just to avoid spoiling it for yourself before it even begins. Don't come out with a bunch of guns blazing, crazy Van Helsing stories to everybody, because they're just going to laugh at you. And be precise. Be precise with your speech. Ask questions. Figure out who to listen to and who not to listen to. It can be a slippery slope, but you can make it, and you can if you're dedicated, build that personal relationship and gain your personal understanding of Thelema for your foundation. So leave me a comment if there's something I can help you with. Perhaps I can point you in the right direction. Like, subscribe, maybe buy a t-shirt if you're interested. It's down in the description. And other than that, just do your research and have a good time. Love is the law. Love under will.